I'm very excited to have you guys here, so welcome. Um, for those who are attending for the first time, so Scott, I am Caitlin, and I am a full-time employee here at the Fulcrum Group. So I have placed my information, if you guys don't have it already, on this slide. That way you can reach out to me at any time for anything. I'm going to be a resource to you. So if there's anything that you may need, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am here for you. So I do want to give everyone a heads up. So moving forward, we'll be changing the frequency and the duration of this meeting. We're going to go from a 30-minute training twice a month to once a month for a full hour. And that's going to start on December 10th. So come December 10th, we're going to go to 1 full hour once a month. That way it can go more in depth with special features and things like that. So I'm excited to see what that holds for us and what that'll look like for everybody. But I did want to give you guys a heads up of that change. So if you get any notifications in Outlook over the meeting update, that will be what's going on there. So the agenda today, like I said, is to go back to the basics. So we're kind of doing a full circle and discussing what Microsoft Teams is as a whole, where to start, how to group, things to think about when starting, and features to use to your advantage. So we're going to go over what Microsoft Teams is, which is the hub for teamwork. It brings your team together to chat, meet, call, and collaborate. So this is a shared workspace for all of your various Microsoft applications. It increases productivity and collaboration in real time, and it's very customizable. Sorry, it looks like, Kiara's coming. Sorry, let me add Kiara. So it's very customizable. Not only is it fully integrated with your Office 365, so that's your Word, your Excel, your PowerPoint, OneNote, SharePoint, Outlook, and the list goes on. So it is integrated with all of those various applications. And the Teams is used for open communication and dedicated to specific topics for your team. And you can definitely customize that, and we'll kind of preview that here in a little bit. But Teams is here to reduce emails for you and your team and for quicker response. So you are collaborating in real time with internal and external um, uh, participants over projects that you have going on or anything in the pipeline. So you can use this for internal and external use. External vendors possibly, like me, or anything like that. You can always communicate within Teams. You can add a non-organizational member to a specific team and limit their access to what they get to see. So within your teams, within your channels, you can customize it with settings, private, public, everything like that. And if you want to go into detail with that with me, I would gladly do that with you. Another really great thing about Teams is it's accessible to you with all of your devices. So if you don't already have it on your phone, you can. So you can download it on your phone, your laptop, desktop. The application can go on your iPad, any type of device that you have with an application. An application store, you can add that onto your screen. So there's that, and it's great for integrating third-party applications quickly. Teams allows you to integrate so many other applications that aren't in the Microsoft Office 365. And then you can pin those applications to your toolbar or a specific channel by their tabs. And not only that, but you can record the storage. So your teams, your chats, your conversations, your collaboration, all of that is stored in the cloud, and so you're always going to have access to it. Whether it's updating and stuff like that, you'll have it. So let's go on to where do you start and how do you group? Maybe this is your first time using Teams. Maybe it's not. Maybe you're seasoned and you just want to reorganize and look through everything and just make everything more efficient for you and your team. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to go to my team section. I like to focus on my teams on what is it that I want to accomplish. So what's the topic? Who are the people who need to be in that topic? Um, who who needs to collaborate to come together? So you're going to create your team. What I like about teams is that you can also create a template. So if there is a specific teams that you want to duplicate, you can go ahead and create a template so you can use it over and over and over again, especially for those who have like a bigger company, or maybe it's a smaller company, but you guys have more specific groups together. So all that, just think about who do you want in your teams. And then the next thing is the channels. So within your groups and your teams, you're going to have channels. It always gives you a generic general channel where it can be informational. You can put resources here that's public for everyone that is in that team. And then you can make specific channels. So say your team is just going to be company wide. And then within your teams, you're going to create those channels, and those channels possibly are more departmental, or maybe it is a channel where you're overseeing someone. So you're going to want to create a channel for those specific topics. What do you need it for? Is it for collections, or is it for projects? Is it for onboarding? We have here at the Fulcrum group, we have a HR resources. So anything that anyone has ever asked for a file, our wonderful office manager and HR representative, John, he has a channel where he has uploaded all the files that anyone may need in regards to benefits, or like 401k, or where are you getting your dental, all that stuff we have in a channel where anyone in the company can just go easily access it, upload it, and view. So really think, what do you want your channel to be around? Is it specific topics? Is it a project? Is it a specific client? Is it something that's more informational to go out, or is it funny? Is it memes? We also have a memes channel. So it's just kind of wherever you want to take it, and really hone in on the specific topic and detail you want to have for that channel. Then the next portion that I like to think about is the applications. So in each channel, what type of application am I going to need? Maybe um, maybe operations won't need a whiteboard that my projects management team will need. So kind of think about which team or which channel you want to have certain applications to it. Now the applications, you can have like forms or lists, files, websites. Another application that we use is websites. So within one of our channels, we have uploaded our blog website. So everyone has easy access to go and read what's new, read what's going on in the world with us, everything like that. So I don't know, for those who have already implemented Teams and have been using it, is there a specific process, or um, is there a comment that you have over what works best for you and your team? Does anyone have like a special feature maybe? Anything like that? Okay. Some of the things that really have worked for me. So my position, I kind of touch base with every department. So that's accounting, that's sales, that's operations, it is our engineer team, our professional services, so everything. I touch every department. So for me, channels is very, very important. I like to organize it to where um, the channels that I am specifically, people are going to need my action items to, I make sure that I pin them. So that goes along with notifications. I like to pin whichever channel or whichever chat. Maybe I talk to someone on a daily basis. My partner Adrian and I have our chat pinned. So his chat is always going to be the first one that I see when I like come into the office in the morning for any updates or anything like that. Constant communication. So notifications is a big thing, and you can customize your settings. You can customize if it comes in a banner or if you get a ding when it arrives, or maybe it's a constant reminder. Maybe there is a channel or a conversation that you really need to tend to, but maybe you're in the middle of something. So you're going to set a reminder where it reminds you in 20 minutes. Maybe it's an hour, or maybe the next day if it's not as urgent. So that's kind of how I like to organize things and keep track of everything within Teams. So that's kind of how I would like to start and how I group and really look at the bigger picture of who needs to be in this team, what does the team need to be about, what are the details, subcategories, and the applications that are going to be used for my team specifically. I know for me personally, I also use lists. Last time we talked about lists, and I'm a list person. So I have, again, lists for my lists. I love my list. So any task that I have, I put it on my list, and I have it available. I have it available to my boss David, so he can kind of see what I'm doing in our like in our chat. So there's a lot of customization. There's a lot of things going on, and to kind of make it more efficient, just group, detail, topic, organize, and then place your applications in that you're going to use the most with that certain group. So that's kind of what we've done, what I've done. And these are some features that some we've already touched base with. If you're here for the first time, we do have a YouTube channel, and we have discussed some of these already. Some of them are new features. So if you see a feature that we haven't talked about, but it really, really gets your attention, let me know, because we can discuss it next time. But some of the features that we've talked about are tags. So using the @ symbol and mentioning the person that you need. You can also sync everything. So say, you're working on a project with a team member and you need to sync it. There's a sync button, and it'll update you in live time. You can do meeting transfers. So if you're in a meeting like I am, or if someone calls your teams, you're talking to them, you help them out, and then they need someone else to help them with the next step, you can transfer them over. You can use edit tools. So say you've typed something in and you need to edit it real quick because you misspelt something, you can always do that. There's live captions for live meetings right now. New conversations within channels, keyboard shortcuts, access meeting notes. So that's a good feature where if you're in a company meeting, we have one once a month where everyone comes together, we collaborate, and we go over what's going on. And since I'm the integrator, I like to use the meeting notes. So when you're in a meeting, you can go into the more options and you can see meeting notes where it's in live time. I'm writing my notes. Everyone can view them, and I can add mentions people that maybe have said something that I'm really excited about or want to give praise to. And then I can submit it, and then the group can go back later on and review those files. Customize settings. Like I said, you can customize your chats, you can customize your messages, you can customize your email, where even Teams will give you a notification when you've received an email. You can customize your calendar, which I really like. You can book appointments, meeting options, whiteboard collaboration, anything like that, notification makeover, anything. Also muting. So there's some things that are more informational, and if you don't want those notifications to distract you, but you would like to go back and review it later, you can always mute the channel. Maybe it's something that you're overseeing and you don't necessarily need the notification, but you like to review it at the end of the day. You can mute the notifications. So those are just some things that you guys can think about. And I don't know if people have used some of these features, and I don't know if there's a specific one that anyone has a favorite. I don't know. Um, but I love using my pins because I want to make sure that everything that I need to focus on for, everybody is at the forefront. So everything is at the top, easy access, everything like that. So those are a few features. Again, if you guys want to discuss other features that you may see up here right now that we haven't gone over in depth with, definitely feel free to reach out to me and we can maybe do a one-on-one, or I can focus in on that next time. So I've really, that's kind of getting back to the basics and just a brief overview over everything that we've kind of gone over, or just Teams in general, for kind of like the basic outline of how to start, implement it, and organize. Our next meeting, again, will be December 10th at 2 p.m. Central Time. So again, we're going to go from 2 to 1 meetings a month, and it's going to be a full hour. And yeah, if you guys need anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you. So
Thank you.
yeah, of course. Thank you. You guys take care and have a good Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thank you.